Well, hello again. Welcome to my little friend. Time to do a bit of cutting. Get rid of one of the stub walls. It's going to be easy to use the chainsaw. Cut through the bottom of them. Quite a bit of rot, bit of worm. So I'll be cutting a fair bit out. And I'll show you what I mean now. So right, okay, beams in question, battens. If you have a look, you can see the extent of the worm and the damp here. Not great at all. Going further up, you can see going along. You can see here, top of this beam and the beam running across under the tile is not great at all. So that will certainly have to come down. But yeah, a lot of them, poor condition, a lot of worm, a lot of rot. The darker bits at the bottom are where it's all rotting away, it's damp, it's full of woodworm, so we'll take 30-40 centimetres off. Some of the walls have got some good sections, so once I've got them off and down, I'll cut them down to a suitable length where we've got some good wood left, good wood left, and we'll go from there. Always check the chains tight before you start to use. I didn't. So, on our videos we like to offer something for everybody, so the next few seconds of video are for the health and safety police, so yeah, sit back and enjoy. So, as you can see, I've got all this lot cleared out. Just got this little section to do here. This side's obviously been cleared off. Got the back side to do. Was waiting until I got all this out. So I've got a bit more natural light and just a bit more air circulating. Then, as if by magic, we'll crack on, carry on across here, probably just clean inside here as we go along, just again take the paint off. It's a real strange finish on the inside of here. Now it's discoloured, it's almost like it's rusty metal. It's not metal, but it's got that that colour, you know, that I was going to say colorisation. It's probably not really a word, is it? Yeah, it's got that look. So yeah, and then if we can continue on across the top of this obviously shelf mantle. Obviously one big piece of stone. Get that cleaned off as well to the end of the wall, and then steadily work down. Bit nice to get that done today. Maybe if I drunk less tea, actually did something rather than just saying I'm going to do stuff. Yeah, it might be an idea. Well, yeah, we'll do that. I'll just finish my grill and be back. Stuff's quite hard. It's obviously been put on when these shells were put in. I'm saying shells, I actually think that they've probably been here for putting the bread on after it's come out of the oven. I think that makes sense. Yeah, it's difficult to see where the stone is actually. So now steadily starting to reveal the stone around the fireplace, or the oven, sorry, and under this stone shelf. Just going to have 10-15 minutes now with my trusty wood chisel, multi-function wood chisel, and scrape off the paint. To reveal this lovely stone shelf. As previously mentioned, €2-3 bargain basement chisel, just so the joiners, carpenters watching aren't screaming too loudly. Assuming there are any watching, of course. Continue on. One other thing before we go any further, I'll just bring the camera closer and give you a view on top and the sides and underneath, just so you can see the difference from start to finish. Okay, so this end, obviously you can see the paint, and probably a little bit of maybe a little bit of render repair here and there, nothing drastic. Coming to this end, a bit difficult to see obviously because of the light, but it's got paint all over it. Underneath, there you can see, a lot of paint at this end. Obviously just started to scrape here, just cleared it off. And then above, now to see, clear at this end, obviously it's grey, and the rest of it is covered in paint, quite thick. I think it should come off easy enough. Famous last words, of course. Chisel, brush. Hopefully shouldn't need anything more. Metal gate keeps shutting on its own. Convincing myself it's just wind, not dark forces. Said 10-15 minutes, no chance. Dreaming again. Becky's going to be coming across with a beer soon. 4:30, beer o'clock. Little 10-15 minute stop break. No idea. Yeah, just sit down, chill out, nice cool beer, and then come back at it for a few hours. Breaks in the afternoon. But getting back to my point, yeah, she's coming across in about 20 minutes, half an hour. I kind of wanted to get this revealed. We'll see. It's looking like the crack bit kind of gets to here-ish. Same on the back side, and then it's not. Obviously, on the back side, it's then where it goes into the wall, sits onto the wall, so I don't think it's going to cause us too much of a problem. If we can get this job done and what have you, and it's in one piece, I'll probably look at just maybe putting a metal bar, metal brace in under the wall somehow, you know, an old piece, just to support it really. Don't want it dropping. Not bothered about hurting anybody, I just don't want to lose the shelf really. So I'll give you another look now it's done, but it's more or less. Bit of detailing left to do. See what you think. The other side. The top. Should be a bit clearer now, the top, because of the light. So it doesn't drop down. Yeah, there you go. It's really nice now, you can actually see the kind of undulations and what have you. So that's come up really nice. Yeah, so just a wash down and seal it, I would say. Get some sort of stone sealer after we've washed it down. I mean, not do it for a while because obviously I've got a load more work to do in here, but when all the renders off and we tidy it up, same with the shutter doors, we'll get them treated and sealed and what have you. Same with this, but that's come up lovely, really happy with that. And continue on, do the bread oven area now, so you know, keep watching. In paint and the other off, you can start to see how sectional this is. You just couldn't really see before how it was put together. You've got the two base pieces and the two big diagonals, and then there's a little wedge in the corner. Probably because the Portuguese bloke did it after he'd come back from his lunch after a litre of wine or something. Got his measurements slightly out. Anyway, still looks good. Got to be a bit careful with these pieces. And these, to be fair, as you can see, they're very soft. more sort of sandstone-y really. I'm sure with the heat and then the damp and what have you over the years, it just started to corrode really, or erode, not metal. But yeah, once we've cleaned it off, got the loose stuff, again, it's just to seal it really, so you know it stops flaking away. It's not going to be used for a bread oven. You know, probably just have a little vase of flowers or a big candle in it for effect. Yeah. So I'm going to clean up this sill, bottom of the bread oven, similar to the shelf, covered in paint and stuff. Get that exposed, and then carry on with the walls for another, I don't know, what time we're on. Yeah, I think it's about 6, so I'll have another hour and a half. So yeah, get this area cleaned up a bit. Don't think I'm going to get all the walls done as I hope, but just talking to you all the time, it's killing me. It's killing the schedule. Quickly show you, and there we go. I know we did it on the house tour, but that was with Becky's phone light, and a couple of other interesting little things in there, so I can show you now. Now, there you go. Really nicely intact, and if you can see, I'll get it on the screen. You see that spider there? Oh, it looks like it's sort of petrified. Interesting, isn't it? Well, I think so. And if we whiz round the other way, a little creature's skull, and I'm going to pan out, hopefully you can see, here with the sill, screen's covered in dust, is one piece of stone to at least where I've cleared it. So that's a real large piece of stone they've used for the opening. It could be a repair to like support this surround, I suppose, because it's obviously later than what this is. You know, much harder, solid. Very difficult to get out when you're trying to be careful as well. Try going up, or we'll go up and see what happens, what we see. With plan B, I'm going to try cutting down around the cement. The disc I've got's not strictly for cement, it's for tiles, ceramic tiles, roof tiles, porcelains. But the only other one I've got is for metal, which metal's not going to touch it really. So we'll give it a go with a little bit, see what happens, and then if it works I'll just try and cut some lines down it, and hopefully that'll help it, because I'm just risking damaging this and moving it. So I'll see you on the other side. So it's kind of gone through that like an eye through butter, so we should be alright to cut some grooves down, and then hopefully it'll just break up and come out without too much trouble. Obviously the grinder only going so far, this I think is quite deep, little bit, so that's got it. It has got it, so there you go. So let's cut through that really nicely. Might be into the oven, I think it is. Is it? Maybe. Don't know. Yeah. Okay. So that's stone there. So I'm just going to cut 3 or 4 lines down there, and see, hopefully it'll do the trick. And if you don't see this video, you'll know something went seriously wrong. One of them cases it you get the first bit out and then they'll all come out, but it's just, you know, it's just moving that little bit. No, I don't want it to fall. I really don't want it to fall. Clearly what they've done at some point is to fill in where probably some of the original stones, you know, fallen to pieces. They just backfilled it with bits of rubble, bits of old tiles and blocks and stuff, and then shoved a load of rock hard cement on top of it. Quick fix for them at the time, but painful for me now. But we just got this, oh look at that, little piece to get out now, which looks like it's going to come out okay. And it's just one of them moments, isn't it, when I pull it out and everything falls down around me. A few minutes time, the smoke will clear, dust will clear, and I'll have a big white face and be surrounded by rubble. There you go. As I said, that's the other piece discovered. Has been, certainly looks like it's been shaped there. Now we need to then take off this remaining render down to the sill and see what what, if anything's behind there. But that's a video for tomorrow now. Ooh, what a beautiful shelf. Look at that. I'm going to be a little bit careful again. This stone here may be part of it, maybe part of this surround, I don't know. Looks like it might be. So I'll just go a bit steady. So as you can see, just finished this side. This is part of this. Just recessed that bit back in. As I said before, I think this would have joined here, I'm sure. At some point. It's obviously, like I said, fallen away, eroded away. But the majority of it's still there. Comes up and round to the top, and then down this side. It's almost as if the two sides are different stone, but you know, I'm sure they're not. But yeah, it's looking good. Looking really good. Considering to start with, all you could see was this main front section. Couldn't see anything else, and obviously it was all covered in paint, so it didn't ping. It's starting to ping now. Gonna get the paint off of this stone now, and clear some of this off underneath. And by the time I've done that, we're going to be done. I'm assuming that this side is going to be the same as the other side, where closer it gets to the edge, but it'll be the harder sort of cement render. So we'll kind of just leave it at this point, and I'll probably in time just smooth this off, and kind of undulate it. I don't know if that's the right word for that, but I like a wavy line of render at the side of the door, side of the shutter, and then paint it white, and that'll just look really nice against the grey stone. Taking so long, so it's just, you can't see obviously where the stone's behind. So you're chipping at it blind, really. And I don't want to, you know, really go into it hard and pull out, you know, the stone. So it's just another one of them jobs. Kind of saving myself a bit of a job later. So I'm kind of chasing out the old render and what have you. So in theory most of it we'll just be able to go ahead and sort of repoint it later down the line. So you're doing more than you think, really. Oh, I tell myself that. Said earlier about saving myself a job later down the line, clearing out between the stone, sort of chasing out, etc. And it wasn't literally correct, because apparently Becky thinks that pointing is going to be a job that she'll really enjoy doing. So, with that being said, I hope it is, because you've got a lot to do. So last little section of this wall, been painful. It's not been bad the last hour or so. This sort of area come off reasonably well. I think this last little bit's going to be a pain as well, because I think it's had this sort of rock hard cement section put in at a later date, so we'll see. It might come off. Like I don't know. What euphemism can I use? It's not a euphemism. No, it's not a euphemism. It's an analogy. Yeah, no, it's not a euphemism. Analogy. Come off like. I don't know. It'll come off like something easy coming off something. Behold my vision. Told you it looked good.